Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a galaxy makeup tutorial. So let's get started. Alright, so I'll be using the James Charles Morphe Palette. And I'm going to be taking my E4 Morphe brush, which is a contour brush. Now you don't have to use a contour brush, but I felt like it was easier to use because it was a bigger brush and it gave me the shape that I needed for my cheeks. You can use a smaller, like fluffy brush or just a regular brush, but it might take a little bit longer. So I dipped into the shade Single, and I'm just going to put that all over my cheeks and my nose as the base. And I kept looking at the camera because I felt very weird that you didn't see me talking and you were just watching me, but I wanted to try a voiceover, so yeah. Now you can make this part as pigmented as you would like, but since you are adding more layers than just that, you don't have to make it as dark. I just did it until I felt like I actually liked how it looked. Now next I dipped into the shade Escape and I just used the same brush, tapped off the excess, and put that right on. Now you'll want to make sure this part is blended because it is the second color and it will look a lot better when blended. Now, if you get too much product on your cheek, you can just blend it out, like I said. And make sure you get like your nose really good because it is hard to get some of the color in there. So yeah. Now once you're happy with that and you give a little wink, dip right into the shade. I think it's either Playground or Brother. I can't remember the shade name, but you want to add that blue exactly where you just put Escape and Single, just to add a little bit more color and make it more galaxy looking. And you'll of course want to make sure this shade is just as blended, but make sure you leave some space where you can see Escape and Single at the same time. That way it gives you more of that like mixed galaxy vibe. Now once you're happy with that, you're going to want to take a smaller fluffy brush and you're going to want to dip in the shade Artistry. And you're going to put that exactly where you put all three of the other shades, but just to add a little bit more shine and a little bit more color and like that sparkliness of Stars from Far Away. And you're going to want to tap it and blend it as you see fit. I also added it where you normally put a highlighter, just so I can have that extra glow, because who does not love a beautiful glow? Look at that shine, it's absolutely beautiful, I love it. I also believe this is the shade Acapella now, I'm not quite sure, I didn't see when I picked up the color, but you're going to do the same thing with Artistry. You just want to make sure that there is some shine with the different colors, and yes, that highlight on my nose and cheek is beautiful. And you're going to also want to make sure that these shades are also blended just because it will look a lot nicer. I don't know why I winked at the camera, who knows. Alright, next I'm just going to take another fluffy brush and of course dip into the shade Single just like the base, and I'm going to put that all over my lid as well. going to want to make sure it is all over your lid because like your cheeks and nose, you're about to do the same thing and you want to make sure everything is blended nicely. The faces I make when I put on shadow is quite funny to me. I don't know why. Now, if you feel like the shade Single isn't that dark as much as you would like it, you of course can put more layers on, but I just did it to the point where I felt happy with it. But it's really up to you. Alright, now that you're happy with that, you're going to want to dip right into the shade Escape, and you're going to put that on your outer corner and your crease just to deepen up that look as if it were Galaxy. Now you can make the crease as dark as you want, but just make sure you're happy with it because that is all that matters. Alright, next I'm going to take my finger and of course dip into the shade Artistry, and I'm going to put that right onto my lid. Just to add that shine like we did for the cheeks. Now you don't have to use your finger, but I found that I really liked how the colors came out when I did use my finger. You of course can use a flat brush or even a fluffy brush, whatever works for you really. And of course I have to show you my lids because I like them. Alright, next I'm going to take my small Morphe brush, which is the M431 brush, and I'm going to dip in the shade Acapella, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner and blend it up to my crease in the middle. Now I do this because I really like how it looks, and of course I love the shade Acapella, and I don't know, it just seems more Galaxy themed to me. I kind of mixed in Galaxy and Alien vibes from this. I don't know why. Now that you're happy with that, I'm going to take my ColourPop liquid eyeliner in the shade Graceland, and I'm going to add stars all along the nose and cheek area as well as my eyes, just to add a little bit of stars. Because what's a galaxy without stars? Just a big black hole. Now these dots do not have to be perfect. Some can be big, some can be small. They just have to be a little bit scattered, that way they are in clumps, but if you do like stars in clumps, do that too. You can also put like a cross or like an X as like special stars, like brighter stars. You can even make shooting stars. I did not do shooting stars because I did not feel that confident in it, but it's really up to you. This is your makeup look you're putting on your face. So whatever really makes you happy. You can even put them underneath where you did the galaxy on your face if you really wanted to. I didn't really do that because I felt like the white liner would show up more on the color. Just remember, it does not have to be perfect. I know it's hard sometimes when you feel like it has to be perfect, but it really doesn't, because they're stars and they're scattered all over the place. Alright, next I'm going to take my CoverGirl Amplifying Primer and I'm going to pop that right onto my lids. I just love using this primer because it helps when taking off the mascara, because I use a waterproof mascara and I find it's easier to take it off when I have a primer underneath. You of course don't have to do this step, it's all up to you. This primer also lengthens my lashes and I really like that. I make the weirdest faces while putting this stuff on, but that is okay. Alright, of course I'm going to show you my white eyelashes because the primer makes them white. Next, I'm going to take my mascara. It's the Better Than Sex Too Faced Mascara. Now, this is one of my favorite waterproof mascaras. It really does stay on, and it makes my lashes look really pretty. Now the mascara doesn't really need to be super perfect because I will be putting lashes on and you'll get to see me struggle with that. I wasn't really happy there because I accidentally got a little bit of mascara under my eye, but that is okay. Okay, once you're happy with the mascara, I am going to put on, well, I was going to put on my lashes, but I remembered I needed to put eyeliner first because the lashes look better with the eyeliner. So I'm going to take the Starlit eyeliner, which has a star stencil on one side and a liner on the other, and I'm going to pop the stencil on my cheeks just to add a few more stars. That one didn't turn out as well, but it still looked really cute. Now you don't have to do this step if you do not want to, but that is okay. It's your choice. Now I was really nervous about putting on the eyeliner because I am very bad at making them match, but I did it anyways because I thought I would pull the look together. Now you'll want to make sure you get as close to the lash line as possible because it will blend more into your lashes and it will look like your fake lashes are your real lashes, and that is the whole point. That liner was not turning out right. It's okay, it's not the best, it's fine. The other eye is a lot harder when you're trying to get it to match, and as you can tell, it is not going to end up matching just by the way I started it. But that's okay, we'll try and fix it anyways. Kind of fixed it. Now I know you're not really supposed to pull your eye, but since I have a hard time with liner, I find this helps me out a lot better, but I don't necessarily recommend it because it can cause wrinkles, I've heard. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, but it also does not match, but I'm just gonna go with it. It's fine. It is what it is. They're not twins, they're just sisters. Alright, next I'm going to take my lashes, which are by LA Color, and I'm just going to put on the glue and of course put it right to my eye because when I wait for the glue to dry. It's a lot harder for me to put on my lashes because they're harder to move. So I find this method is a lot easier, but it does take a lot of work to get glue off your eyelid. So if you're good with eyelashes, I recommend just waiting for the glue to dry a little bit. Now I'm really scared because lashes take me forever to put on, and I'm not really good at putting them on, but I did it for the sake of this video. And I have gotten a lot better, but I'm not a pro at it yet. Now, if you don't have lashes, of course, you don't have to put lashes on, but since I had lashes, it definitely helped the look come together. And it kind of hid the fact that my liner did not match. Usually when putting lashes on, one eye usually turns out a lot better than the other eye, and I think it was that eye today. Normally it is the opposite eye, but I guess the one eye wanted to work better today. I don't really know. Gotta check to make sure it's as close to the lash line as possible so they look more realistic. Alright, now of course I'm going to start on the other eyelash. I don't know why I said lish, but that's okay. And I'm kind of replaying Gabby Hanna's song in my head because she just released one technically today, and I've been listening to it nonstop. Alright, next I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss and pop that right onto my lips to complete the final look. Now you don't have to choose a gloss. If you have a lipstick that you think will look a lot better, go ahead and use that. This is just all I had that I thought would look good. And there's me posing for you guys. I think it turned out super good. So yeah. Also, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, tell me what you liked and what you didn't like. So yeah. Bye.